Good morning, and welcome to a new episode of Coffee and Critters with your favorite beard bearing nuisance animal, Al Wagner. Thanks for checking in with us today, everyone. I'd like to give a shout out to a couple relatives and friends who insisted that I put everything up on YouTube. It wasn't something that I wanted to do at the time, but I had a lot of people pushing for it, so I was finally able to get it up there and let a lot of people know that it's already up there. So if you didn't know, now you know. Go check me out. I don't know if you look up Al Wagner or Coffee and Critters. I'm sure if you type in Coffee and Critters, it should come up. I think that's how I have it set up. But go on there, like and subscribe if you wish. Do whatever you want. Leave a comment or two. Or if you see something that I'm doing that you would do differently, or if you want to make a comment, please, by all means, leave a comment. I would love it. So, let me give you an update on what's going on around the shop here. First, I'll show you some of the finished trophies that we got. So, I think last week, put that down there. Here's that 8-pointer that we had. This is the one that had the missing nose and everything. This one was for John. When I told him that I was going to start doing it, I was really looking around for hydrogen peroxide. I couldn't find any because everyone was buying it up and everything like that. But luckily I was able to find some John, so I did it in the hydrogen peroxide bath, got it all nice and clean. I cleaned the last little morsels out of the nasal cavity here. It's amazing how much stuff can get caught up in here and how intricate those things are with all the cartilage and bone that goes around in there. But I was finally able to get that taken care of, so I'm really happy about that. So all of the displays out here today, the owners are going to be getting contacted by me later today to say, hey, these are done, and we'll figure out a way to either drop them off at their houses when they're there or find some way to deliver them. You can remember, I'm sure you all remember that big 12-pointer here, the one that smelled like death. It doesn't smell like death anymore. Thank God for lots of Dawn soap and soapy water. But we got this one looking all nice and clean. The owner actually got a sneak peek of this last Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday they got a sneak peek of it. I told them that I wasn't quite done. I had a few more things to do, but you can see everything turned out really white on here. This one was the one that we just did in the hydrogen peroxide bath as well. And a little TLC and everything, brushing up on the antlers to get those things all clean, get all the dirt out of every little nook and cranny on these little nubs here. I forget what the special term is for these little growths on here. I'm never good at remembering that kind of stuff anyways. But you can see that one's done. And then here is that 8-pointer that I told you I was going to make a mount. These were actually shed antlers that my buddy Jordan found. He was able to find both sides. And like I said, I was going to make like a red felt cover for it. And I did find a little bit of gold to go around the ends of the antlers here. And this is that solution with the plaster of Paris that I made. You just take that Hunter mount, I forget, Hunter mics, mountain mics. Yeah, you just use the mountain mics antler leveling plate in there to get the antlers to mount to it. You just attach it to the back of a, I think I used 3/8 inch plywood as a backer, and then I just used that plaster of Paris to create the round mound here and everything like that. And then I did actually use another solution to add to the mix to make it a little bit harder and a little bit more stronger, just in case. You never know, something hits this and that plaster of Paris is going to leave an indent. Not anymore with this top cover that we used on there. But no, that one turned out pretty good. I'm really excited about that. And then you all remember that little squirrel that Aaron from DNR Enforcement was nice enough to write me a site tag? Well, here he is. So he is my first squirrel mount. Am I gonna win any awards for it? Is he gonna be a showroom piece? No, not by any means. But hey, it's a start. So you can see, obviously, I should have spent a little bit more time on the eyes, kind of given him a little bit more of an attitude, try to make him look more like a real squirrel and everything. Got the nose and the mouth all tucked in and everything. The ears didn't turn out that well either, and neither did the tail. A lot of the videos and things that I was reading on the internet, they all say, yeah, you want to take your wire and poke it up through the end of the tail. Well, when I did that, the whole tail kind of flopped right over like that. So I don't know. I'll try to find out if I did something wrong or if there's a better way to do that so the tail doesn't break like that. We'll see what happens. We'll try to figure it out sometime, but still not bad for a first attempt. Over here, I think you all remember last week or the week before, I was telling you about an albino squirrel. Well, here he is. So I haven't placed an order for the mount yet. I want to do this guy running up, so I'm going to have to purchase one of the running up models to fit him in. This one will fit, but I'm not excited about doing another sitting up mount, so this one will just have to be used for another time. But hopefully I can get a new mount coming in here pretty soon. We can get this guy all done. Today I'm going to be spending the time skinning this guy up and fleshing him out and everything. We'll get him all taken care of and prepped and ready and everything. But no, he's just getting workable now. He's just getting movable, so we're going to get that all taken care of. Obviously this little guy wouldn't fit. He's a ground squirrel, but if some of you know what happened to the hamster this week, he ended up getting out and I had to go out and find him. And I was saying that if he was dealing a lot of damage to my house, well, I got the perfect mold and the perfect spot for him. But everyone deserves a second chance, I guess. So, but if it happens again, I can't promise anything, Alyssa, about your hamster. But here is the last thing I want to show you today. And this one I'm really excited about. We got another raccoon. So obviously I told you all raccoon season is done for the year for trapping and hunting. So now if you're going to be getting one of these guys, you obviously have to get a site permit from DNR enforcement. Aaron from enforcement was nice enough to write me up another site permit for this raccoon. This was actually a roadkill animal, but I found it, cleaned up the fur, sprayed the hell out of it with flea and tick spray just to make sure any of those extra little critters weren't going to be bothersome or get onto me. I don't think so. But we got him all skun out last night, all fleshed and skun out. You can see, I don't know if you can see here, but you can see some of the white patches here on the skin. That's all the fat that's oozing out. You can see the skin is really oily right now. That's just the skin literally sweating out all of the oils out of the skin right now. So it's going through the drying process right now. You can see there's some more white spots here and down around the tail. All of this will be addressed today. So we'll try to get as much of that fat scraped off there and hopefully speed up the drying process a little bit. We'll also take a rag and wipe it down and everything, try to pull as much of that oil off so it dries out a little quicker. But I'm really excited. I'm hopefully going to make a few more episodes to show you all the processes that we do to turn one of these beautiful animals into something like Miss Coon. We'll see. Hopefully it'll turn out good. I did a lot better job with the fleshing this time now that I've had a little bit of practice, but we'll see how it turns out. And that's about all we got for going on at the shop this week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking us out and everything. Hope you're all doing fine with the whole COVID-19 virus thing that's going on out there. Uh, if you are able, try to do something nice for people. We can all use a pick me up, and it feels good doing something nice for other people too. You never know, there's people out there who are less capable than you and I, so let's get out there and make a difference if we can. Even just giving people a phone call, saying, hey, how you doing, checking up on people, that means a lot to a lot of people. So anything you can do to put a smile on someone's face, I challenge you to do it. uh, I don't know, do something to make someone smile today, why don't you? In the meantime, stay safe, get outdoors when you can, and we will see you all next time. Bye.